Hello, welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on, give a thumbs up. You very much appreciate it. So today is going to be a double workout day because yesterday was too freaking cold and rainy to do my pull-ups outside. So today it's a little drier, at least. Not necessarily warmer, but drier. So we'll get that done, and we're also going to do some legs. So it's going to be a full body day. After the workout, we got some home videos to look at, some my older wrestling videos. We'll laugh at my younger self and how silly I was and how bad my technique was early on. Anyway, so let's get to it. You made a monster. Before we get into the workout, my workout movie watching has been this show on HBO Max called Warrior. Is based on the writings of Bruce Lee. So far, I went through the whole first season. I gotta say, it gotta be an 8.5 out of 10. So worth checking out. Now let's get back into the workout. What are we doing on the beach? We're in the wrong place. Let's head back and watch the tape. That's better. Alright, now let's get to the film.
For those of you who are younger than, say, 30 or so, these were top-of-the-line technology back in the early to mid-90s. But going through my old family videos, and in the process of digitizing them and organizing them, I ran into my old wrestling videos. So we're going to take a look at some of my earliest tapes and kind of laugh at myself and how bad, how skinny, and whatever it was. So we'll take a look at what we have here. So let's get going. Alright, so this looks like 8th grade year. This would have been the first home match. Man, I'm so skinny. And get out there. Yeah, and no defense. He gets right in on my leg. Quick takedown. But I did have one move, and there it is, the wing. It was pretty much my only move in 7th grade. It got me pretty far, though. At least in middle school. Stand up and try and jump away. Not working. The good news is I'm only down 2 points at this point. Yep, there we go. Reversal. At this point in time, my top work was okay for middle school at least, but my bottom work was limited, and of course, as I say, my top work was okay. I just ended up giving up an escape at the end of the period. Still can't get over how skinny I am. Man, like skin and bones. I think I wrestled, what, 126 this year? I wrestled 112 my 7th grade year. Which, I haven't found those videos yet. There's some videos from 7th grade and 6th grade. I know they exist. I just haven't found them yet. Oh, here we go. My wing. Oh, didn't quite work that time. You can see I'm really dedicated to that one move. The point now where I'm trying to force it. He didn't even have a half in, and trying to pull his arm so I can get it. So bad. Alright, here he gets too high. Get a reversal. I get a half now. I will say the one good thing that I had learned in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade is when I get pinning combinations, I did not let go very often. Usually if I got you over, that was the match. Alright, so this would be an away match. I don't remember what school this was. What school is red? The very bad hand fakes. Look at my, the shoulders aren't even moving and kind of pushing. He's gonna call us both for stalling. He's got to call us both for stalling here in a second. Nobody's doing anything. Come on, double. There it is. Yep. Oh, and there we go. He does something, and I catch him in a pinning combination. This is most of my middle school career. Crappy technique, but somebody falls into a pin for me. Oh, didn't pin him there. Oh, but we'll get him here. Yeah, there we go. Got the half, sunk it in. Man, those old Asics. I forgot those fell apart. Like literally, the actual shoe, the sole of the shoe came off in the middle of a match. I think it was my freshman year, or not? Yeah, freshman year would have been an exhibition match. All right, this is Plaza. Again, no defense, man. Just let him right in on my leg and reaching back for the head. Ooh, man, that should have cost me. If he had known what he was doing, that would have been really bad. If I remember right, this kid, he was really strong, but he didn't know what to do. He had no concept of balance. There we go. And I think I actually pinned him here. It's funny, you can remember a lot of these matches that are like, this is what, almost 25 years ago. Actually, over 25 years ago. 26 years ago. Yep, there it is. Pin. Oh, wait, no. And period ended. That's what it was. So now we're back on our feet. Really bad hand fighting. Oh, good God. And well, at least, yep, there. Yeah. At least I didn't go down to my back, but then you come out with a shrug, get a reversal. Man, the technique is so bad. Glad I'm not coaching myself, because I would have notes for days and days on myself here. But Lee, he walks into a false cradle. I'll take that. Oh, I gotta finish him at some point here. Oh, we still don't finish him. Oh. Pretty sure I pinned this guy. But maybe it was in the third period, not the second period. I mean, at this point, I'm winning the match. He's got to do something. I'm going to get a reversal here. Is that he was strong, he just had no concept of what he was doing. I don't even remember him wrestling after this year. Here we go. Finally got my pinning combination. There we go, finally. Third time's a charm. Alright, another home match. Still let my legs get eaten up there. Trying to go for a headlock, miss. Freestyle, that would have been fine. I would have gotten a slip. Yeah, here we go, my one move. Nope, he just keeps letting go. I'm gonna get you. Nope, let's go. In middle school, the mats are a little smaller, so they don't let you get as close to the edge as they do in high school and college. And standing straight up, man. Here he goes. Here, 1, 2, and boom. Yep, as he should. But here we go. Cradle. Nope, not quite a cradle. Give me a half. No, this period ended. It saved him. And got one thing I didn't do very well, and it took me a couple more years before I actually did this. You see, I'm on my knees there, no pressure on the back, so kind of holding on for dear life. I gotta get off the knees. Gotta put some pressure on his back, keep him down. Not gonna work. They're just laying on him like that. At this point, I wasn't doing any road work. Yep, yep, yeah. See, just pull him on top of me, gives him an easy 2 points. But he stuck his head out. He's gonna get called for stalling here. You can't sit. You can't sit here like this. That doesn't work. You got to try and do something. Did this ref call him? See, so far he hasn't called him. There he is. Calling for stalling. Alright. Now here, I say, no, alright, I learned my lesson. I'm not going to let you shoot. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to take a really bad outside shot and get nowhere. But at least I didn't get shot on this time. They had to give him 2 points that way and get the 2 points back immediately. I don't think I pin him here. I think he goes out of bounds. Yeah, I try and pull him back in. You see my coach on the sideline tell me to pull him back in, so I pick him up, pull him back in. Funny story. I won't show it because it's not me in the clip, but there was a clip in my freshman year. One of my good friends, guy was trying to flee the mat. He grabbed his ankle, dragged him all the way to the center of the mat, and to finish the pinning combination. Yep, there he goes. Still letting him get on my legs. He didn't get a takedown. He's not there, but should be no points on that one. Nope. Oh, apparently I didn't pin him. I just won on points. Alright, and here, this would be the city tournament. Again, still letting people get in on my legs. I will say I was kind of scrappy. Yeah, it lets you get in on my legs, but then I'm going to fight really hard. Not too high there. Gotta... hard to see, but all the people's heads in the way. It's a shame that wasn't closer inbounds. Him jumping over like that, he would have pinned himself. And so far, I haven't really deserved to win any of these matches. It's been pure dumb luck. Yeah, Scrappy trying to do a shrug, poorly executed shrug. He's trying to force a cradle. And he doesn't do a very good job. He ends up pinning himself. Yeah, there we go. Almost. Stay by the clock. That was a better executed shrug. Not good, still, but better than the last one. And still letting him get on my feet. Man. Glad I learned defense in a few more years. Just took a while. I do remember I hated those singlets. They rode really high on the thigh. One of the things that I do remember that threw off my opponents in 8th grade and 9th grade, guys that weren't all that great, was the fact that I was really flexible. I had taken gymnastics growing up, and at this point I could still do the splits. I can't do them now. But at this point in time, I could still do the splits. So a lot of times a guy would get in on one leg, and the other leg was way over here. Here we go. Reversal, and now he's going to get pinned. Yep. There we go. Didn't deserve to win that match, but you take it what you can get. Alright, so that would have been the first round of the city tournament. Alright, second round. Again, look at my stance. Wait, I'm way too high. Bad hand fighting. Just letting him push me around. I feel like I'm getting bullied. 2 points there. So yeah, you can see that at this point in time, takedowns were not my thing. That wing, on the other hand, it caught a lot of people. So if you're teaching your kids 4th, 5th, 6th grade, getting them into wrestling, teaching them how to counter a half using a simple hip move and win him a few matches. Like I said, it doesn't work once you get to better opponents, which usually happens around 8th, 9th, 10th grade. Yeah, try to headlock there. Again, in freestyle, that's a slip. We come back up, no points. At least it was at the time. I think they've changed the rules on freestyle since then too. But this time, I think at this point in this match, I'm losing pretty bad. It's probably like 5-1, 5-2 maybe. All right, so in reality, he should be able to finish the match here. This is a pinning combination. He should just settle in. There's no way I should win this match. But instead, he just lets it go. It looks like time's about to run out. The guy's about ready to run out and hit the ref to let him know that the clock's run out. I think still losing pretty bad in this match. Alright, so here we go, start the third period. There we go, he's got a half, and boom. There's the wing. And he's trying to go for a false cradle. But he doesn't know how to execute it and pins himself. Again, had no business winning that match. I was getting dominated the entire match. Fall into a pin and walk away with a win. Now I know I lose this match. This is actually a future 3-time state champ that I'm wrestling. I had wrestled him the year before, and my coach didn't tell me who he was. He actually started wrestling at like age 5. So he had been wrestling several years longer than me. This is only like my 2nd year wrestling at this point in time here. Or it might have been my 3rd year. And but when I wrestled him the year before, he had pinned everybody in the first period. I was the first guy that actually went 3 periods. He ended up winning by a major decision. And my coach did not, at the time, did not expect that. He told me afterwards that I did great. Just because of the fact that I survived longer than anybody else that he had wrestled that season. So, unfortunately, I believe I get pinned in this match. I think I fall into a pin. But I wasn't going to be winning this match. He was a much better wrestler. Much better technically than I was. That's what years of practice will do for you. I think at this point he's only scored 2 points. He hasn't racked up the scoreboard, but as you can tell, he's already at this point in time. All my moves have basically been I try one move, and if that doesn't work, then I stop, reset, do another move. He's already started doing what better wrestlers start doing later on, which is you chain moves together. One doesn't move, you go right into the next one, and he does that really well here. So he ended up wrestling my workout partner in the finals. This is the semifinals of this tournament. So he got called for stalling. He's just going to cut me and then destroy me on my feet. Yeah. Funny thing is that I didn't know what optional start was at this point in time because I'd never had anybody do it to me. So it was I just turned around immediately and attacked his legs. Way too high, gets in easily on my legs. There we go. He's gonna take me down right to my back, and this has got to be where he pins me. Yeah, the ref should call it right there. It's real easy. Saved by the clock. That should have been a pin. Sorry, Derek. You got gypped by a pin in the second period. You should have got that one there. You could see my shoulders were clearly flat on the mat. But not that it matters. He's going to make up for it in this period. He's already up 9. I think it's 9-2. And here we go. He's going to turn me over half, and now I've got nowhere. He's just going to sink it in. And unlike the previous guy, he is not going to make a mistake. He knows how to sink it in. He's going to let it settle and squeeze. It's like a python. When you get that half and you've already got them on the back, you just kind of like squeeze, 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 and every time the bottom guy moves, you just make it a little bit tighter, and eventually they've got nowhere to go. Their shoulders are going to be flat on the mat. And that's what he's doing here. He's doing a really good job with it. Lift the head, squeeze as you go along. And I've got nowhere to go. There's no way out. That's just the only way for me to get out of this is if he screws up, and he's not going to. So that's going to be a pin. The ref should be calling it any second now. There we go. I think it was the first match I actually lost. Not that I deserve to win any of these matches that we've seen so far. Here, this is the Plaza kid again. Only this time, I catch him. Now this is the consolation semifinals. So I lost in the semifinals, get bumped straight over to the consolation semifinals. So winning this match will put me in for third and fourth. Like I said, typically once I got you in a pinning combination, I knew that strategy of whole just pythoning down. So that was one thing I did do pretty well. All right, and this was Brandon. I don't remember who wrestled for Brandon that year, but I do remember I lost this match. My hands are way too wide, stance is too high. Good news is he doesn't know how to take advantage of either of those things. At least he's not showing it yet. Looks so skinny and goofy right here, though. I know I had just hit a growth spurt right before the school year started, so this is back in the awkward phase where every year you're growing like 3 or 4 inches. You don't really know how to use your limbs yet, and that was the situation. Not that it excuses my bad technique. It's just that's why I look awkward just walking. Yeah, I think that was blood time. I think I caught his bit my hand or something. I had to tape up my hand to clean it up. Here you go. Tried to stand up and end up getting caught. I don't know why Coach told me to take top. That was something that almost never happened. Unless they were worried that I just wouldn't be able to get out from underneath of them. Typically you want to choose bottom if you're trying to score points. Here he's going to get a reversal. He's got a half. He should be able to finish this here. Yep, there we go. And if he sinks it in, there's nothing I can do. There it is. So that was, 8th grade. My skinny self with really bad technique winning some matches and losing a few here and there too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you liked laughing at myself as much as I liked laughing at myself, feel free to hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, turn on notifications. As always, we'll talk to you in the next video. And until then, keep improving.